Hello, how you guys doing? This is Anders Okela from FX Rate Changes. So I hope you guys are having a lovely time. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. And actually, you're gonna be learning some very dope content. And yeah, man. So this week we're gonna be analyzing everything of every pair and just try to break it down for everybody and try to look at the market view on long term and short term as well. So if you're still new, just do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button to actually update you whenever I'm uploading some new stuff. So let's just look at the most popular pair right now. So let's start with the Euro USD. Well, I think it's quite some times I actually look at the Euro USD. So this is the Euro Pound, Euro Spees. Okay, there it is, man. So the setup, man, it's a bit of a disappointment for me because I never caught this move, So this move was actually a dope move. I never caught it and it went through my direction, So actually we were talking from the beginning of the year. We were talking about this setup here that I've spoken about, this Quasimodo at this level, This Quasimodo at this level. So what happened is I don't know if I was annoyed, so I was just waiting for it to just touch the spike of the candle, and then it decided to touch the body, So it was very dumb of me to actually wait for the spike, So this entire level here, if I could just highlight it and stuff, just highlight this entire level, just highlight here. So you see that this Quasimodo was the one that actually worked out. So that's why the price decided to drop, So we in a sell on the Euro USD, we on a huge sell on the daily time frame. So that's what happened. So that's why the price decided to drop at this point, So this Quasimodo was somewhere here. So let me just highlight QML. So we had this Quasimodo here at this level. So let me just write it on a bit of bold so you can see it properly, or use red and just use a bigger one. So there it is. So here you have this Quasimodo level here. So we on a sell here. We on a sell. So if you go for a lower time frame, it's only going to be giving you a bit of more selling opportunity for you to actually ride the trend. So we have some another level, beautiful level here for an FTR. So if you can look at it here properly, you see this spikes, and there is this base candle. So if I could just highlight it like this, so the price decided to respect this base candle, and then it decided to drop again. So it was just giving you drop, So this base candle, so it went up and retested and dropped again. So it was only giving me more sell opportunities. So if I could look here, so there's another level. So what happened is the price was just giving me another drop at this point. So there's another drop. So this was another drop here, highlighting this point. So this drop, this price decided to drop again at this point. So you see here, if I could just explain this whole price action. So the price was just going on a support and resistance. So it was going on this significant support, and it decided to break it again and then retest, and then it decided to drop. So it did the same thing again at this point. It was just going on a significant support, it leave a base candle, and then it retested and it dropped. So it did this again at this point. If I could just highlight this point, it decided to retest and then it decides to drop. So it's a very simple theory. I'm going to explain this theory for some people, and I'm just going to write it down for those who don't know it, and for those who are still new to the channel, because I wanted to make it very clear to everyone. So let me just go for a higher time frame connect. Oh, there it is. So what happened is, this is what was happening. So I'm just writing it down for you to explain it properly, so you can actually see what really happened here. So the price, as you all know, that the price goes in two levels. It's go between the support and the resistance. So it was just going on the support and the resistance. So you can see here, this was the price going on the support and the resistance. So at some point we all know that the price is gonna broke the support and the resistance. So what happened is this, it breaks this level here. Let me highlight it for you so you can see it properly. This level here was a significant support, and this level here was a significant resistance. So the resistance is always up. So this is just the price, up down. So it's going between these two levels. So what happened is the price decided to break the support just below. So it breaks the support below. So let me just so you can not have this notification and stuff. Okay, so the price decided to break this level of support. So it broke in this level of support. So whenever the price broken a level of support, it's just gonna leave you with the just base candle, a base candle where it's gonna retest. So it's gonna retest here, and then it goes up, and then it decided to drop again. So it's just a simple theory. So whenever a price breaks a certain level of support, it's always going to retest. Bear in mind, we already have a clue that this price was just going on a downtrend. So all those base candles were actually significant. They were high probability because they were just going with the trend. So that's what exactly was happening on the USD. So you can see here that was happening. So if I could just go on the daily time frame, there's nothing much happening. We just have sell opportunity. So if I could just get the same theory on the lower time frame for a nice sell. So there is a nice sell here at this point. This is a nice level of a quasi-motor. So you could just go here and just go here, another sell opportunity here. So it's another selling opportunity here. So if you go on lower time frame, you can look for more selling opportunities. So but there's no specific setup that I could just wait for. That is like on a high time frame. There's no specific sell or whatever where you want to put it. So for now, if you are looking for a setup, you can just ride this trend for a nice sell. So let's go for some other setup and actually see what are we looking for. So here, this is the pound dollar. So you can look at the pound dollar, looking at the pound dollar and actually see what is happening on the pound dollar. I'm not really a fan of this pair, so let's just look at it. So it's not about being a fan or not being a fan, it's actually analyzing it. So let me just, always guys, when you're analyzing, looking at your left hand side. So here we have a nice level here, this level. So I'm always like looking at the spikes, because the spikes are actually telling me there's something happening, there's a rejection. So at this point there's a nice level here of an FTR by looking at this spike. So if I just highlight this point, and highlight this entire zone, so this could be a nice sell zone at this point. So let me just go on let me just zoom it in a bit. So let me zoom it in. So here it never reached this point. So this point is quite far what the price is actually doing. So let me just zoom it. So it's far, man. So it's really far. It's really far. It's really far. It's really far. So let's just look at this point. So it's not that far. So if you can just look at it here, this is a nice level of a sell. So knowing that they have to climb at this zone. So if I just like go a bit this point here, just draw a nice horizontal line, this zone. So this zone, just looking at, okay, so you see what we have here. So this here we have a nice setup at this point. So we have this nice supply zone, right? We have this nice supply zone. So supply, let me just write it for you. It's a supply, okay, why is supply zone? Okay, this is a nice supply zone. And then what we have here, we have a nice fake out, because this point, if you can look at this point to this point, we actually have the same level at the same point. So we have a nice, if I could just write it here, we have a nice fake out zone there. So we have this R1, this point R1, if I could just go R1, and then we have R2, then we have R2, so we could just go. So this is a nice fake out. So this is a fake out. So I'm gonna explain the fake out theory for those who don't know. Fake out zone. So just putting it here. So this, let me just, so you can see properly. So this is a nice fake out zone. So what is gonna happen is, so there's a lot of thing happening at this point. So you have a nice resistance. So this is a significant resistance, right, at this point. And knowing that this is a significant resistance at this point, there's a lot of stop loss here at this zone. Yeah, so you know that the price always wanna go, the market always wanna go and take your stop loss. Nah? So there's a lot of stop loss since this level is significant. So I'm expecting the price to actually take the stop loss here and then go on the right direction. So since I'm expecting price to go up, so I'm just gonna be looking for a buy. So I've just saw a buy here. If I could just go here and click here, so this level here, this is another level, a significant level, but it decided to go up below. So this level is out. So I'm looking for a nice demand. So a nice demand that could actually make the price decide to push up a bit. So here there's a nice demand at this point. So the price could actually respect this demand. So the price might go at this demand, and then decide to go up again, and then just take this demand and then goes up again, goes up, and then when one has reached this point, because this is a significant level of an FCR and the last level of a fake out zone, so the price is going to decide to go down at this point. So let me just zoom it up. So let me see on the weekly, does it look properly? See, on the weekly it looks very properly. Even the base candles actually looks nice. So at this, what is going to happen? So zoom it. So this is what is going to happen here on the pound dollar. Né? So this is a nice setup. This is what might happen. So there's a lot of stop loss happening above this resistance. So this is where the price might actually respect and then decide to go down again. So this looks very nice. This is a very nice setup for the pound dollar. Né? So this is a very nice setup. So let's go look for some other setups. So let's go for the this one. Okay, this one looks nice as well. So this one is a nice setup. So let me just delete this. So this is the yen at daily time frame. So the yen at daily time frame, if you could just look here, what happened is there was a significant nice level of trend line. The price has been trending at this point. If you just write it here, so it's trending at this trend line. So it decided to break this trend line and retest at this point. So it retested this point, and then it decided to push up a bit. It pushed up. So at this point, if I could highlight here, there was a significant level of support. So it decided to push up, going up. So this is where the whole action happened for the USD Yen to actually push up. This is why it decided to push up. It's because of this demand. this demand after breaking this trend line. So knowing that they are going up, it's always good to look for buy setups. So you're gonna get sell setup that are not gonna work because of this overall setup is happening. So we actually had some sell setup that didn't work out with this Quasimodo right here. You see this Quasimodo right here, if I could just highlight it, this point, see this Quasimodo right here, it respected, but it never really touched the the CP, your take profit too. But it did work out. If you actually took your profit while it was running, you would have made money. But if you hold it for a long time, you wouldn't made money because of like what I've just explained, because of the daily time frame is actually on a buy. So it's going up at this point. So where it's gonna stop, so this is the place where it's gonna stop. This is a nice FTR, like I've always explained, like from the beginning, looking at your spikes. So you have a lot of spikes here, and then we have what I've just explained on the Euro USD. We had the price respecting the support level and actually leaving a base candle. So knowing that these spikes are actually telling us something is going to happen, just highlighting this zone here, this point here. So I know the price was going to come here. So this is a nice level. So I'm expecting the yen to just push up a bit on the daily time frame, and then decided to drop here, then decides to drop again. So at this point, if you're gonna be looking at your lower time frame, your daily time frame, your daily time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, I'm only gonna be looking for buying opportunities because of the overall setup that is showing me on the daily. So just gonna be waiting for the price to just push up a bit, and then here at this point I'm gonna be looking for a nice sell. So your stop loss just have to be above here. So the hardest thing here is that when you're gonna be looking for setups on the lower time frame, you're gonna be looking for buy. So there's gonna be a lot of selling opportunity. Don't get tempted and go for selling opportunities. The best opportunities are buying opportunities, because those one are the most high probability, are the setups that are gonna actually work. So your stop loss just have to be above this base candle. So just put your stop loss above this base candle, and you can put your take profits on the first low. So you can put your take profits somewhere around here, on your take profits around here. This is a very nice setup, but your stop loss just have to be above this base candle. So if you're gonna be looking for buying opportunity, you're gonna be looking for rally base candles, rally base. So whenever there's a base candle like this candle, base for a buy, and then for another buy at this point, for another buy at this point. You see this one was just an FCR. So for another buy, there's another base candle. So you see how many opportunities of buy are actually working out because of the overall trend. You see, so most of the demands are actually working out because the overall trend, you are actually going with an overall trend. You see, there's another base. You see, so yeah, there's another setup here. So that's what you're looking for. So I hope that makes a clear understanding. So it's always good for each and every individual to always look at the higher time frame to actually decide to make a decision when you're always gonna be making a decision where you're gonna buy or sell. So always look at the overall setup and actually decide, are you gonna buy, are you gonna sell. So yeah, so let's look at something else. Okay, let's look at the USD CAD. I haven't looked at the USD CAD in a minute. Why whenever I'm writing something, it's gonna come to another pair. So okay, so while you're still at it, please click the like button and subscribe So I just want to do that. I don't know why this is beautiful, annoying and stuff. So this setup here, this is a nice setup of the USD CAD. I haven't been looking USD CAD in a minute, so let me just look at this. What is actually happening here? So we had this here. Okay, let me just go to the hard time frame to actually see what is happening. So we had this setup here is kind of crazy, né? If I could just draw this, né? Draw this like this, draw this point and draw this point. So we have this channel right here, so we're actually waiting for it to actually break this channel. So let me just go to the weekly, so it looks nice on the weekly. So just waiting for it to push a bit up, and then decide to, I think it's gonna break now. It's gonna break and go to this base candle. So let me see if it has this base candle. Already this base candle has been tested, so it's a bit of a trick. This base candle has been tested. So if I could just go here, this base candle has been tested, né? So I don't know. This base candle has been tested, so I was expecting the price to do something like this, but since it has been tested at this point, I'm not expecting it to actually respect, because it's not going to be the first time it's been tested. So yo, the setup is kind of tricky, né? So let me just go. Okay, I'm gonna pass the USD CAD because there's actually nothing it's showing me, né? There's nothing showing me. So let's go to the AUD CAD, AUD against the dollar. So let's go. You see, whenever I'm analyzing, I'm always going for the hard time frame. So this one looks nice as well. So we had this quasi-muscle here at this point, né? So if I could just highlight it, there's this quasi-muscle here. So it was a sell quasi-muscle here. It respected it, you know, so it respected this quasi-muscle, so it went down. So everything was just sell after that. So we have this base at this point. This was a significant base. It never tested, and then it decided to test this one. So it tested this base candle. So just highlighting this base as well, just highlight this base that it tested 3 times, nah? Tested 3 times, so it decided to drop on the 3rd time. So so we on the sell zone, so I'm expecting the price to actually respect this demand. As you can see, it's already reacted. So this demand is where the price might go up, né? But it's not really a good setup, so it wouldn't be something that I could actually post on the group. So it's not a very good setup. So highlighting this zone, this is not a good setup, but expecting the price to go up again might be the probability because of this demand, but it's not actually a good setup. So yeah, you see, I was expecting the price to just go up. I don't know what's gonna happen, but this demand and the stop loss here would be just below this demand, and this is gonna be the hugest stop loss ever. So I wouldn't take this one. So yo, I wouldn't take this one. So let's go for something else. Okay, let's go. Which one is the most popular one? Okay, let's go for the gold, and let's go for the rand as well, né? So let's go for the gold. Yo, oh, the gold. I have explained the gold. The gold, I was like on the previous video, which I explained right now. So it decided to drop. So this is the setup that I had on the daily time frame. This demand, look at this demand, this base candle here. I hope you can see it properly. So let me just highlight this piece. We have this base here on the daily time frame. So I was expecting this base, when you're looking at the daily time on the 4-hour time frame, it actually looked nice. So we had a lot of spikes. So we could just put a nice horizontal zone on these spikes. This is where the price might decide to, because this is a spike. This is a significant level of support there. So I was expecting the price to just retest there and decide to drop, but it decided to drop even further. So I don't know where they are going right now. So just go here. So to actually look for a buy, there's no buy here. Even here, you could actually put and highlight this entire zone. It could be tricky if you just take this highlight this zone. It wouldn't be a smart idea to go for a buy here, but I'm expecting the price to go up. So let's just wait for it. Wherever it's gonna decide to go up, let's just wait for it to actually go up and then retest and then decide to drop again. So I don't know. I really don't know. So this is the craziest one. So let's go for the gold as well. Let's go for the gold. I mean the USD ZAR. Yo, 1680. Yo. This is what happened. You see, this was a huge rally here. So the price was actually showing you a rally. So just going up here, just go up here and show this entire flag. It had a flag here. It had a nice flag here, and then it decided to break this flag. So it broke this flag, and then it created another flag here. You see, just created another flag here, and then it broke this other flag here. It's broken this another flag here. You see, it's just broken this flag as well. So you see, these two flags has been broken. So I don't know, like honestly speaking, I don't know where the USD are it's going now. I really don't know what the USD star is going right now. Really don't know. This is a crazy move, man. 19 rand. So let me just go to the monthly time. Oh, my internet is a bit down. So let me just try and reload my internet. So you still at it, man. Go drink water. Go drink water and come again and hit the subscribe button. I know this sometimes it's a bit overwhelming of information if you're still new to it. So just go drink water. We're still gonna analyze a lot of things. Okay, so let's just go on the monthly. My internet is down. You know, the devil works hard. So there's nothing I can say on the USD. I really don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. So let's go for Nasdaq. The internet is down now. I don't know what is happening. So let's go for Nasdaq. Yo, the Nasdaq. Oh, there's the internet is back again. So the Nasdaq, I was expecting it to actually respect this zone. The Nasdaq doesn't have friends. I was expecting it to respect this zone. You see what happened is it decided to break this zone, this supply zone. It broken the supply zone, and then what happened is it retested the level, and now it's pushing up again. So we're on a buy. So you're on a huge buy. So here there's another setup here. There's another quasimodo. There's a shoulder here. There's a nice shoulder, and then this is entire head, and then this level has already broken this entire level. So the structure has already been broken. So if we could just put it here at this point, so this zone, if I could just highlight this zone here, this could be a nice sell. So this one could actually be a nice sell. So I have to draw it nicely. So you know that this could be a nice sell for the Nasdaq. So let me zoom it in a bit. So highlighting it here. So this could be a nice sell. It has to push a bit further, and then just go up a bit and then decide to drop. So highlighting this zone. So zone 2. And then decide to drop. So I don't know if it's gonna touch this. Just imagine if you can hold it for here at this point until it reached this point. Yo, you can make crazy money, man. With just 0.01 if it decide cause this is the lowest low. Nah? This is supposed to be your final take profit. So if you just hold it until here, man, you can make a lot of money. Cause it can reach that level. Not it can, it will reach that level. So I'm expecting this setup of Nasdaq could actually be very nice, nah? If it decides to respect our analysis. So let's go for the Bitcoin price. I haven't saw Bitcoin in a minute. I don't even know what is happening on the Bitcoin. Okay, let's just wait the daily time frame. Let me just zoom it in. So in a downtrend, nah? In a downtrend, so zoom it in a bit. So you can see this is a simple flag. So this is a simple flag. It even looks like it's compressing. So this is a simple flag this point. So the price might break here and decide to go up again, but this is where it's gonna go up. So just, if I zoom it in a bit, so this is a nice level of an FCP because the price is tested 1, 2, 3, and then there's the base candle here. There's the base here. This is a nice base. So the price is gonna go a bit further here and then decide to go up a bit. So this is an easy setup. So this is an FCP. You see, this one is a very nice setup. A very nice setup for the price to actually decide to retest the resistance level. You see, this was a nice resistance. So it's the opposite of an FTR. It's an FTP. So this was a significant level of an FTP. So it has broken this resistance and it left the base. So it decided to compress. At this point it was compressing, so a compression, and it's actually look like a flag. So the price might just go a bit further here and then decide to go up a bit. So this is a nice setup for a buy on the Bitcoin price. So you can see here my Wi-Fi just ran away. So the crazy thing is, the dope thing is my record in my Bitcam can actually continue without the internet. So my Wi-Fi is down, so the internet is off. So some of the pair might have a problem in terms of floating, but luckily we're gonna continue with the Bitcam because it doesn't need internet to actually record. Né? So please, if you're still new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe and actually tell me what do you think. So let's continue checking up some other stuff. Just look at let's look at something else. Hey, this one, guys, this one is annoying. This pair right here, man, the USD Swiss is so annoying. The USD Swiss, we've spoken about it having a nice FTR at this point. If I could just highlight this point, it had a nice FTR, so it decided to break the FTR. Now I'm expecting it to respect this Quasimodo right here. So this Quasimodo has already been tested. You see, it has been tested, this Quasimodo, and then there's the compression throughout the price going through the Quasimodo. So this compression, you see, I've already written it down. So this compression here, it's a compression, the price is compressing. So this entire zone, it was just a nice sell. So just highlighting it, this entire zone, a nice sell. So I'm expecting the price to just go down, guys, to break this and then go here. That's why I already have my take profits and my stop loss at this point. So this was the simplest setup ever. We already have it on the group, and I've actually spoken about it. So the entire journey, I just want to highlight this. The entire point of creating a Telegram group is not actually feeding you guys setup. It's actually making you guys become independent traders. So I don't want you guys to actually spend time like hitting me up, where the setup, where the setup. You know, I actually want you guys to actually spot the setup, because I don't always have time for looking at the chart. Sometimes I just don't wanna do anything. I wanna be at the cinema, or I wanna go to the beach. So I can't always be at the charts all the time. So you have to learn these things, because maybe one day I'll just wake up and I no longer wanna do the group. So how are you gonna be able to make money if I've decided to do that? So you always have to be an independent trader and learn for yourself. That's why we give stuff that is more educational than just feeding you guys setup. So I hope that is clear to everybody who's still new. So let's go and check for something else here. Of us analyzed the euro. I've analyzed this one. I've analyzed this one. I've analyzed this one. Okay, let's go the euro pound. Let's go for the euro pound. So this one is gonna be my last one. Okay, there's nothing here. There's no setup. If there's no setup, you could just look by in a minute. You can look. There's no setup. So let's go for something else. Because I'm gonna be explaining the same thing. There's no setup, like don't setup. Okay, I have this one setup that I'd like to explain. So unfortunately the Wi-Fi is giving me a hard time. So unfortunately the Wi-Fi is actually doing what I've just spoken about. So since the load shedding is killing us here in South Africa now, the Wi-Fi is down now, I can't analyze and stuff. So I hope you guys find this video effective, and actually hit the comment below and actually tell me what you think. Please subscribe, man. Just hit the subscribe button. I'll appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. Actually tell me what you think. I'm gonna be back again. You know, the load shedding, if you're outside South Africa, they actually take electricity from us at a certain time. So it's kind of crazy, man. So please hit the like button and subscribe. I hope you guys find this analysis effective, and bye for now. See you later.